a tricky word mix clue there. Yes, the person who takes denotes is describe. And that's the answer, describe. Now, David, you came up with abdomen as a word a little bit earlier this evening, and last night you were talking about yoga and the fitness of yoga. I feel fit just by listening to you. But where are we going tonight?
Well, there is a nice piece of synchronicity here because the exercises I want to talk about tonight are actually an alternative to yoga. These are exercises of similar strength and flexibility. The first is Pilates, which when it first appeared on the scene, I pronounced it as pilots and thought it was somehow related to Pontius Pilate. I don't know how. But it's actually related to a German man called Joseph Pilates, and he was an asthmatic and suffered rickets as well at the turn of the century. And he had a gymnast as a father and a naturopath as a mother, and essentially coalesced those two skills to create this sort of strength-building exercise. And the second exercise is Tai Bo, and that's T-A-E, new word B-O. And that was created by an American martial arts expert called Billy Blanks, who sounds like he should make crosswords.
What a great name.
And Taekwondo is a Korean word. It literally means foot, hand, way. And what he did was combine the discipline with aerobics. So essentially it was like cardio boxing is the other word for Tai Bo. And it's a very vigorous workout. And there you have in the word both the Thai and the boxing. And talking about all this, I'm actually feeling a little exhausted. I don't know about you.
Exhausted, but at least a little bit fitter. And I feel that way too. Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores. Matthew's on 7, Samuel's on 17. And let's play with some more letters now. And Matthew, could you choose them for us, please?
Can I get a consonant, please?
Thanks, Matthew. L.
And another, please.
D.
And a vowel.
E.
And another.
I.
And a consonant.
T.
And another, please.
R.
And another, please.
S.
And a vowel.
O.
And lucky last consonant, please.
And last letter, N.
And I'll start the clock. So, Matthew, how did you go? How many this time?
Another 6.
Another 6 for you, Samuel?
7.
7. Okay, let's go with the 6 first.
Stoned.
And Samuel?
Soldier.
Nice ones, David.
Nice, beautiful 7. Well played, Samuel. Soldier is good for 7. I did find, however, an 8, and that was tendrils, Tendrils, and that describes those little creepers that radiate from plants and comes from the Latin tenere, meaning tender.
Very nice indeed. But well done to Samuel, 7 points. And on to our next letters game, and Samuel, you to choose.
Thank you. May I please have a consonant, Lily?
You may. Thanks, Samuel. T.
And another?
N.
And another one?
R.
And another one, thanks.
F.
And a vowel, thank you.
I.
And another?
A.
And one more?
O.
And a consonant, thanks.
T.
And one more consonant, thanks.
And last letter, N.
Time starts now. How did you go with that mix, Samuel?
5.
5 for you, Matthew?
Say 5.
Safe 5. Well, that sounds good. Tell us about it.
Front.
Front, thank you. And Samuel?
Faint.
Front and faint.
No troubles here. Front and faint. Lock it in for 5. Infant, a lovely word here, and comes from the Latin again, meaning not speaking, literally not speaking. So essentially, as soon as your child starts speaking, they are no longer an infant.
Good definition. 5 points each for Samuel and Matthew. Let's move back to the numbers now. And Matthew, what selection would you like?
Thanks, Richard. 1 from the top and the remainder from anywhere else. Thanks.
Thanks, Matthew. 1 large and 5 small. And our numbers are 8, 10, 1, 2, 10, and 50. The target to reach is 673.
Thank you, Lily. Let's see if we can get there. Well, Matthew, how did those numbers work for you? How close did you get?
Nowhere again.
No luck at all?
No.
Okay, Samuel, what about you?
668.
668, so you're certainly within our scoring area. Show us how you got there, please.
Yes, I had 50 multiplied by 10 plus 2 plus 1. So
50 by 10 plus 2 plus 1,
gives 650.
650.
Plus the 10 plus the 8.
Plus the 10 and the 8 is 668.
668, 5 off the target, so good work, Samuel. Lily, how did you go with this one?
Well, I basically used Samuel's idea that 50 by 13 is 650, but I tweaked it a little bit.
That technical mathematical term of the tweak.
Yeah, that's right.
Show us how it applied.
Okay, now to get my 13, I divided the 10 by 2, which is 5, plus 8. That gives us 13. Now, if you add the 1 to the 50, that gives you 51, and that's my tweaking bit. So, times. Now, 13 times 51 is 13 times 50 plus 13 times 1, which is 663. And then if you add the remaining 10, you get 673.
Beautiful work, Lily. But well done to Samuel, 7 points to him. Matthew's now on 12. Samuel, moving ahead, 36. We're moving into our next break and another word mix for you. This time, Mercy 1. Tea, opening, and wedding is the clue. See you after the break.